very specifically speaking to some of those kids whose engagement has like gone up through the roof compared to what it used to be, was using the strategy of it's like the cosmopolitan classroom, and making sure that every single kid had a job that they would be really successful at in order to get them more buy-in as being part of the community. Like my little autistic boy who perseverates over being on the computer became our computer functioner, and instead of me trying to go over and get him from the computers in the back of the classroom, he was just in charge of running the Prometheum or the slides or the background music. And so all of a sudden, just proximity wise and him being interested in the lesson changed by giving him a job. And my little fidgeter who wanted to be in the back fidgeting with toys and such at his desk became our like classroom points manager and our like shout out guy who would do a little drum or a little bell or something, and if somebody had a great answer he would do that or give class points, and all of a sudden he's up with the community of learners. So I think that was really successful. And then adding a lot of like little aspects of co-teaching that didn't require a ton of extra planning, but just put a lot more responsibility in the kids' hands. So instead of me being the sole one circulating the classroom to check for understanding, I would debrief with a bunch of kids, 3 or 4 students, who we would have a discussion about what questions they were going to ask, why they were going to ask other kids those questions, and what like answers would look like and how they could support their peers in those answers. And the kids love it. It makes my life easier because they're checking on each other and holding each other accountable, and it really gives me a double check for understanding when I have those kids who seem to have mastered it. When I all of a sudden put them in charge of being a teacher, then I really can deeply understand like how much do they really know, what's the real depth, and giving the students who are struggling a different lens to look at the content as being a teacher of the content has actually been a better strategy than like reteaching them one-on-one or anything else I've ever tried. Putting them as the teacher has been able to get them from a struggling point to a mastery point faster.